Hello there people, this is Brucey Be Cool or Nintendo, and we are about to face Solar Man on Megaman 10. Fantastic. By fantastic, I mean fantastically horrible. He is a nuisance of a boss if you're just using the Mega Buster, but no bother, I'll still show you how to defeat him, hopefully. Now, as you'll see, almost instantly, lots of conveyor belts. Get used to them, because it's not going to get any easier. Other than that, the enemies themselves aren't much to note. You got those missile launchers, so homing missile. The missile itself only takes one hit, the base itself takes two. You've got these pink square globule things where they'll split into two once they've finished moving and continue multiplying until there's about 8 of them on screen, I believe. So just get rid of them as soon as possible. As you saw, there's a sunflower, they are terrible if they hit you with their laser. What you got to do is wait till they stop flashing, do a jump straight up like that, and then unload, because that's the only time they're vulnerable. Now jump up here, and you see there's an extra life. Now keep jumping as well, because otherwise those globule things would hit you, and that's not nice. Now, mini-boss. Watch out for the searing flame sounds once they start, because that means they're about to charge, so jump over like so. And you'll notice I keep doing mini-hops as well, not only to hit them with the Mega Buster, but it also throws the tracking off the fireballs that they throw at you. Now what happens is the middle fireball is what tracks your position, and if you're jumping, mid-jump, it will go over you, and the following flame would go behind you. So yeah, they're pretty easy to dodge anyway. I wouldn't worry too much about the whole tracking scenario, but regardless, nice little mini-boss. Anyway, more conveyor belts and more of these fireballs. These fire streams aren't going to get any easier either now. You've got to learn to time your movement and your positioning. You've got to get that just right. Now then, do a rush coil up here, why not? Because there's money. Fantastic. And now there's a lot more of these fire pillars, so do be careful of them, unlike me. Now remember, it's better to take damage than to fall into the lava pit, because once you fall in the lava pit, then that's game over, or rather a loss of a life anyway. So damage better than losing life, remember that. As we continue now, this could be another irritant if you're not prepared for it. Always take the ladder that I'm on right now, and if you fancy like an E-tank, then take this other ladder to the left which has emerged. If you've got the commando missile or bomb, I've forgotten what it's called, then continue up the middle ladder, because as you see there's a destructible wall, and that is weak to the commando bomb. Anyway, fall down here. You know what, that's what I love about these retro games, the fact that you can just fall like thousands of floors and still not get hurt, unlike this Call of Duty rubbish that you get nowadays. Anyway, continue up here. Obviously dodge and weave, and we are now right next to the boss. Just this one last stretch. Continue to avoid these sunflower lasers and missiles and flame pillar streams, whatever. I forgot to jump there. I'm not quite sure why I did that. There we go, jumping button's definitely working now. Yes, I'll blame the button, not my cack-handed skills. Anyway, Solar Man. Here he is, the pain in the backside itself. Straight away, I would say keep to your left side, or if you have to move, then try and keep to the furthest sides possible, okay? Otherwise, you're going to be dodging and weaving a lot more than you have to. As you can see here, he'll fire these fireballs in the middle 3 sections. If he is hitting the middle section itself, then that means you've got to do a little jump, like so. And unfortunately he is going to jump on you if you follow my tactic. Whether it's a lot or not much, it's up to him, to be honest with you. There's no pattern to his jumping as far as I can tell. As he is jumping though, do try and hit him as he goes up and as he comes down as well. I've got a horrible feeling I'm going to die here. Oh well, whatever. Anyway, what he'll also do, notice it looks like he's crouching or putting his head towards you. Now, not only is that to cause damage to you, but if that shields the shots like you just saw there, then you'll find the sun on his head actually grows. Whoops. Never mind, nearly got him. Anyway, back on that, you find that the flare on his head grows, and the flares, when he fires them, get bigger, so you have to do a couple more jumps. I'm not quite sure what the damage is like for them. I prefer to, you know, just jump into the boss instead of the huge fireballs, because I'm not certain what damage it causes. Speaking of damage, it's 5 units of health taken per body slam, per headbutt, per mini flare like this. Yeah, so that basically means about 6 hits and you're dead. So not very good if you're just using the Mega Buster. Saying that, you can use the bubble shield if you fancy. It is his weakness. And also what happens is it douses his sun, I guess you could say. So as he's jumping around, he doesn't do any fireballs, and then he has to recharge, like sit and stop for a second. On that front, sorry, excuse me. On that, oh, here we go. Here's the big fireball. Yeah, like so. I'll just take a body hit instead of a, I don't know, getting burnt alive. Anyway, the bubble shield, do be careful because it is possible to waste an entire shield on him and it only does 1 hit. So make sure you get the hit in, run away, and then wait till he's vulnerable again to start pounding him with the bubble shield. There we go, that's a lot better. Kaboom! And that is one of the most difficult bosses done and dusted with just the Mega Buster. And what we get there is the Solar Blaze, I think it's called. Now, with that, this is one of those weird secondary things where the initial shot doesn't do much damage, but the flares that produce from it are the maximum damage. So, on that front, we are now up to Chill Man. This is his weakness if you use this weapon. So, you guys take care, and I'll see you again soon.